Hey guys, welcome back to Live Your Style. And today, can you guess what we're gonna talk about? Valentine's Day? No, we are talking about Halloween because Halloween is around the corner and it's just so fun to do a couple different Halloween DIYs. I used to do a ton of DIYs back in the day. I have taken a break from DIYs and focused more on decorating because that's just where I was in my life. But you know, I think it's right about time for us to go back down memory lane and do a couple fun DIYs for Halloween. So I'm gonna show you guys 4 different DIYs for Halloween that you can find all the items at the 99-cent store. Here is what you're going to need. This first DIY is one of my favorites. I'm not a huge fan of Halloween decorations, but if you use a lot of white and black, I think it's a really easy way to make them look super classy. So for this first DIY, I just got a white tall candle from the dollar store and a Sharpie. Now all you have to do is literally draw any sort of ghost face. I bought 6 of these so I could line them all up next to each other, but you just draw a little ghost face right on the front. Okay, DIY number 2 is also a candle DIY. I just love this one and I think it looks so cool. And I found these at the dollar store. You need a bottle, a candle, and a pair of scissors for this DIY. If you can see here, this does not fit in the top of this very well and you want this to be really stable. I'm gonna take my scissors and I'm just going to cut the bottom corner away, kind of making like a point or like a candle shiv. You're just gonna keep cutting until it becomes a little bit more pointy, just on the bottom half. That way it'll fit right into the top of the bottle. How good does that look? Okay, question of the video. Those of you that have been watching my channel for a long time, you guys will remember my original Halloween decorating video that I did a couple of years ago. I asked you guys a question in that video. I wanna know how many of you guys remember that video and remember the question in it. And if you know the answer to it, leave it in the comments below on this video. Or if you never saw that video, you can just let me know what you're gonna be for Halloween. Okay, DIY number 3, we are going to make a spooky terrarium. All you're gonna need for this one is some sort of tray. I had this one at home. Then at the dollar store, you guys are gonna get 2 small glasses and a big globe glass. You're also gonna need some reindeer moss and some Spanish moss. Both can be found at the dollar store. Then I'm just gonna use a variety of different Halloween type decor items that I found at the dollar store. And then I also had these eyeballs left over from another project that I got at Michael's, so I'm gonna use those too. And last but not least, this is gonna be our center kind of focal point, this little skull. Black sparkly skull, and that's all you're gonna need. Step 1, take the Spanish moss and the reindeer moss, mix it together and lay it out on your tray. Okay, so you're gonna mix in the green and brown moss, and then you're gonna end up taking these guys and putting them right on top. So I put 1 here and I put 2 in the front. I'm gonna kind of separate the moss so that way the glass can touch a little better with the tray. And you wanna do this that way you have a stable ground, just like that. Now do 2 more right here. Once you have your placement, you can then remove 1 bulb at a time and place your main piece. Now, this is the fun part. Take your remaining decorations and either place them inside the remaining 2 small containers or place them on the outside around the tray. Quick tip, if your guy doesn't stand because it's too squishy, you can make a small little hole on the inside of the little patch that you dug out. That way he is stabilized. Ta-da! And that's all. Now you have an adorable, fun, festive little terrarium that is exceptionally spooky. Project number 4, we are calling a Halloween bouquet. So I just got this little, well, bigger black sparkly skull at the 99-cent store. And believe it or not, I found all these pretty flowers at the 99-cent store as well. You're also gonna need some wire cutters, a hot glue gun, and that's it. Let's get started. First, I'm gonna take my flowers and cut off the ends. Also, obviously, take off any tags that may still be on them. And you can trim them down pretty short. Then, one by one, you just apply glue to the base of the flower and also a little bit down the stem for extra stability. And then, place it on this pole. Once you make your first row here, you kind of just continue to make rows all the way around, and you can add on top of each other and start gluing flowers on top of flowers. You can go in and reinforce the flowers once you have them in the right place by lifting the leaves and adding some glue. Then turn it to the back, and where you have all these stems, you can start reinforcing and adding more glue. And that's it. I hope you guys loved this video on a couple different DIYs for Halloween. Don't forget to pick a question and answer it below. Either what are you gonna be for Halloween, or all the OGs out there who have been following me for a very, very long time. What was the question I asked in my last Halloween video? I was gonna have you guess what I was spelling on pumpkins. If you guys have been around for a while and following this channel, you will know the answer to that question, and it's a pretty easy one. So leave that answer in the comments below. If you guys have not joined the Live Your Style family, click that button below and subscribe, because we love new subscribers. And also, if you want to thumbs up this video, that would be awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous Halloween, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.